For the Marlins, it is Sandy Alcantara, his 7th start this year. That matches last year's total, of course, only the 60 games, and he missed some time, but coming off his longest start and his first win.
Well, what impresses me, of course, the 3.19 ERA is impressive in and of itself, but you look at what this start to the season, right? And we would look at last year and think it was much improved, and he continues to make strides. So it got me wondering, is he off to a truly good start, or are there numbers that maybe we should look at a little more closely?
Cabrera at second with that double. Here comes David Peralta, a 300 hitter, left-handed batter. Little tapper back to the mound. Sandy Fields throws to first base for the out, and that's all for the Diamondbacks. Peralta retired 1-3.
It's right-hander Riley Smith who gets the start today in place of the injured Taylor Widener.
He's had a couple starts recently, one against the Reds when he gave up 8 hits in 6 innings, but only 2 runs. That speaks to the ground ball that Riley Smith can throw up there, get some double plays, get some easy ground ball outs.
And with 2 down, Marlins are at first and third for Brian Anderson and his return to the lineup.
He shoots this one out to right field. It's got a chance. Welcome back, B.A. 3-run homer.
Welcome back, B.A. 3-0 Marlins in the first.
And wow, we talked about it a second ago, Dave. You said, well, that's an injury that's tough to come back from swinging, and I agree, but it looks like Brian Anderson had no problem swinging right there. Gets a 3-1 fastball and absolutely smokes. I mean, this ball is 5 rows deep in a line drive to right center field.
They'll get Pavin Smith a chance now. He'll bat for the 2nd time in 2 innings. The Diamondbacks have the bases loaded now with 2 men out.
And here's a ground ball to first, scooped up by Aguilar, feeds Alcantara covering for the out, and a long testy inning comes to an end for Sandy Alcantara, and he kept the Diamondbacks off the board. Pavin Smith leaves the bases full.
2-2. Brinson with the leadoff double off of third.
And Rojas swings and misses, striking out. Strikeout number 1, 2 will make that back-to-back case to end this inning, and he'll be on now ahead of Ahmed. Nick had a really good at-bat in the 2nd inning.
Ahmed grounds a ball to third. Anderson down to second, 1 over to first, 2. Marlins turn yet another double play. That is number 30 on the season. They lead the National League.
Sandy Alcantara has been really good since the start. He'll have Josh Rojas a pitcher spot, and then Pavin Smith.
Rojas hits one deep in the air, right field. Josh Rojas is at it again. He has homered now in 4 of his last 5, and he puts the Diamondbacks on the board. The D-backs have now hit home runs in 15 consecutive games. That's the major's longest streak this year.
He got a slider this time, and Rojas, boy, he had a big swing at it. Squared it up, just a high line drive, and just shot right over the right field wall.
Well, this might be the biggest at bat in the ball game for Riley Smith. Down 3-1, 2 on, no outs in the 5th, and it's the dangerous Jesus Aguilar. Aguilar upset with himself, got under it, slams the bat down. Pavin and Rojas, and everybody stays put on the bases. That's a big out right there for Riley.
3-1 is our score here on the 5th. First one to Dickerson on the ground to sing it. Escobar shovels to Ahmed and then on to first. That's an inning double play. And the good thing about it, Alcantara was out there running the bases all inning.
They're down by a couple of runs, so David Peralta is the potential tying run coming to the plate here in the 6th inning.
There's a ground ball to the right side. They will get thrown away. That may score a run. It will score a run. Turning third, coming to the plate, Walker. And stopping at second base going back is Peralta. Boy, they blew at least a force-out chance there on a bad throw by Diaz. Threw it over Rojas's head. Walker with the play in front of him all the way. Came all the way around from first to score. And now Peralta's the tying run at second with nobody out.
And now the start of the 7th inning is an Alaska USA Federal Credit Union call to the bullpen. It's the right-hander Dylan Floro, acquired by the Marlins from the Dodgers during spring training. He has been very good for Miami this year.
He's been busy. This is his 15th game this season, pitching to a 1.42 ERA, averaging better than a strikeout per inning. Only 3 walks in his 12 2/3 innings.
Tying run into scoring position now with 2 outs. Christian Walker at the plate. His first day back off the injured list.
Here's a ball grounded into the shift. Up with it is Diaz. Takes it right to the bag at second, and that'll do it. So Walker forces Cabrera at second base.
Right-hander Taylor Clark, 11 appearances for Taylor. He worked Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday last week. Our Alaska USA Federal Credit Union called it the bullpen.
12th game of the year for Taylor. ERA just a tick above 5.5. A couple of bad outings have really inflated that ERA.
7, 8, 9 due up for the Marlins in the 7th. Bases empty and 2 down, and the youngster Jose Devers will be the hitter. Just a 21-year-old rookie.
Lines one to right, and on the run, Rojas with a nice running catch to rob him of an extra base hit in the inning. So the Diamondbacks see another 1-2-3 inning thrown up by one of their relievers against the Marlins. Now you have 2 on. The tie-in and go-ahead runs against Bass, nobody out. And the batter is Escobar. Swinging a line drive to left field. Dickerson over, can't get it, a base hit. LeCastro comes around third. He'll come to the plate and score the tying run. Varsho stops at second. RBI single Escobar, and we are tied at 3.
Look like Eduardo now for a couple of bats in a row, just being in swing mode. No matter what they're throwing, where the ball's at, he's swinging, and he gets this. It's a backdoor slider, just really nothing but down. It was almost about ankle high, and he just kind of chipped this ball out towards left field for a base hit.
Leadoff double here in the bottom of the 8th inning.
And now he sets it up for one of the best RBI guys in the game right now, Jesus Aguilar. Aguilar, right center, base hit. Miggy coming around third. There will be no throw. Another RBI for Aguilar, and the Marlins back in front here in the 8th.
Yeah, the big guy getting it done once again.
Aguilar adding to his team-leading RBI total.
That's a fair ball off the glove of Walker. Flips to first, not in time. Aguilar's heading to third. Votes throw. Then gets up the left field line, and Aguilar's going to come around to score. Dickerson to second. And there safely as the Diamondbacks throw the ball around, and the Marlins have a 5-3 lead.
Oh my, the big guy putting the pressure on the Diamondbacks.
Magnorice Sierra is Aguilar's biggest fan. Lewis Brinson, they double back in the 2nd, will bat with 2 on and 2 out.
And this ball is slammed high into the air, right center. Going back, looking up. It is up, up and away. It's a 3-run home run for Lewis Brinson, his first home run of this season. And the Marlins have blown it open here with a 5-run 8th inning. And up for the 2nd time in the inning, Miguel Rojas, who started it all off, and he's got another hit. A base hit to left. Rounding third, headed home. Sandy Leon scores standing up, no play at the plate. 9-3 Marlins. On his 3rd straight hit, Miguel Rojas drives in a run. Simber twirling the ball in the pitching hand behind the back, bent sharply at the waist to get the sign. Then he fires away from that sidearm delivery, gets a pop up to shallow left. Rojas is back there. Rojas makes the catch to end the ball game. Stephen Vogt pops up to the Marlins shortstop in a 1-2-3 9th inning.